ball will be lively, but not too lively.
Well, right away you can see Tiafoe. We Goodall might think that this is an easy win for Tiafoe, but Frances is going to feel the pressure because this isn't going to be an easy match. Tiafoe had a little pressure at 15-30 and had to hit a couple of winners.
Game. So decent starts for the number 17 seed. Beautiful breakpoint conversion for the American. Back on what has to be his favourite court. Look at his record here. Mentioned the
Lee, I guess my only concern for Frances is that back issue that he...
chances to break back.
30-40.
Good aggression, takes his chance. Hard courts, Delray, Washington and Zhuhai, 2023.
I think that's the way Tiafoe is going to have to play. He's going to have to not allow Nishioka to breathe. Work the point. He's got to win rallies, long, tough rallies. He's not getting 3 points on his serve.
Breakpoint chances coming thick and fast.
Yes. As far as wins are concerned.
Yes.
In Paris and Birmingham, it's been the back as well and his glute.
Advantage Nishioka.
He's gotten past it right now. As I said, I spoke to
news on there as well. Watch live 3D views of all singles matches. Available in the Apple App Store, Google Play Store. All in straights.
Rob, do you think there is a back thing? Because that was a return that Frances just let go. And Yep, that's the kind of point that Tiafoe has trouble with against Nishioka. He starts flipping up lefty topspin high and deep.
Yes, it's a beauty. Oh, it's just put it long. Good anticipation.
Certainly didn't see anything, and I was looking for it because I was watching the clock at the same time.
So are you saying that Frances pointed to nothing? Just throw up that, oh, sorry, bad toss.
Game Tiafoe.
Well, a satisfying response from Tiafoe.
Well, I get the feeling Tiafoe is already half a
Lovely.
step quicker since that incident.
Yeah, he's played 3 of his best. I mean, that's the play to me if you're Nishioka, over and over and over.
Oh, 15-30.
Oh, very nice. Lovely exchange.
Game Nishioka.
So, Jimmy, what do you put it
3
down
games.
to then?
First set.
It's hard for me to answer that question because I feel as though he needs the atmosphere of a, certainly that he's shown at the U.S. Open the last 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Love.
There we go.
30 love.
Depending on where you're standing to return. And Nishioka stands in to the baseline. So it does force Tiafoe to go for a little
40
more on second
love.
serves.
Game
Tidier
Tiafoe.
service game
New balls,
from the
please.
American start.
Love 15.
Still a bit of extra time off the net cord to pick his spot. Taping on the Tiafoe back. Chances to pounce at just the right moment for Tiafoe.
30-40.
I thought
Tiafoe.
it missed that when it came off the strings, but it must have just caught a piece of the line, yeah.
Love 15.
Keep losing first serves, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's never more than that.
15.
Yeah. And you can actually, we don't see it very often, do we? But you can be called up for a time violation on return as well if you're
Holding up the server.
Thirty 15.
Fast serve him, which of course is not allowed.
Maybe they should allow that.
30 all.
That'd be a lot of fun.
That was
40
PC
30.
135 that time on the speed gun. That is one of the best forehands he's hit to wrap up the opening set. 45 minutes of action. The opener goes the way of Frances Tiafoe. 6 games to 3.
Oh. 15 love. $30 love.
Trying to keep his foot on his opponent. It's a great dig. One more ball back into play. One of the longer rallies of this match so far. 49 minutes of play.
40-30.
From this depth in the court.
Game Nishioka.
You know, I've got an RF camera guy in front of me, then I've got a cable
15
dasher
love.
next to him, then you've got the ball kids that are always doing their things on the change of ends. Every change of ends, there always seems to be half a dozen people that need to do things between the change of ends. And then, of course,
30
there's
love.
this constant hum. You're a lot more aware of it here.
Have you been inside that stadium in a match where the crowd there is no hum? Because you're right, there is this constant, you can hear it.
It's extraordinary, isn't it? And I wouldn't normally ask you, Rob, you know, you're familiar with tennis stadiums around the world. You've been in the sport years and years and years, but it's a one-off, this place, isn't it?
And that's what Frances feeds off. You mentioned it already, Jimmy. Wimbledon's very quiet and type of spectator as well. And I mean that from a cultural point of view. You know, the English fans are generally more reserved if you compare them to, say, a New Yorker.
Foro Italico is pretty lively as well, isn't it?
The crowd wasn't as all in for the Americans as they seem to be now. in New York. There's no question that the crowd will be for Frances in this entire match.
And by the way, been told over the last few days. Give this famous court a new look and upgrade some of the player facilities as well.
That's the problem with not having a big serve, isn't it? You get 40 love up, and it's still, you got to.
Game. Nishioka. Love 15.
And all of a sudden, things got very tricky. That's why you see how frustrated Nishioka is. You can feel this could be a chance for him to.
Made the last 16 at 2 majors.
Well, one thing both these guys have is a very deep skill set. They've got great feel. They can defend well. They can attack well. It's always nice to see players being able to finish off at the.
When it hit his racket, his racket went backwards, taking off the pace.
And the break of serve.
Game Nishioka.
A little nervous.
You've seen the US Open graphic just pop up quickly. Just a reminder that you can head to.
Love 30.
Immediate response from the American.
Tiafoe.
Nishioka furious down the far end. I believe he's relinquished that lead, that advantage so quickly. 3-2.
But Robbie, I don't know what you think, but to me, one of the things that makes anyone under 5'7" better compete really well.
Yeah, it's a better point. Back behind the American to get him off balance.
15.
Robbie and I are speaking with experience about the whole lack of height thing.
Vertically challenged. Yeah. I still. Yes.
How he played the sport, took the ball early. Taking time away from opponents. To the match. Tiafoe comes to life.
And it should. I mean, incredible stuff. I thought he was in trouble right here. Didn't think he'd get out of this point. Good backhand overhead, but now he's even more in trouble. No man's land half volley. Good approach. Not good enough. And then Nishioka again with the response of, forget it, I'm done.
That spectacular pass. That return isn't going to improve the Japanese player's mood.
All about depth control. And I think that's such a misnomer with coaching. Obviously, when the ball is high, very rarely.
Now, you lose the point when you stick the volley more often than not because today's players move so well, and they're going to get to that deep volley.
Tiafoe will be sensing this. He gets a break here.
Maybe his box should yell down to him, don't feel so bad.
Sensational forehand.
Similar forehand on the run.
Deuce.
And you get the sense if he doesn't save this game, it will be negative city for a while.
That's a good point. It's good stuff just in time from...
Hand's pretty even.
It's well done.
Game, Nishioka.
Negotiates a tricky period there.
New balls,
He's been
please.
perhaps struggling with the self-belief, but he's got himself into a
Nishioka
4-3
leads by 2
advantage
games
in
to
the
3,
second set.
One thing I will say when you're playing, still takes the same amount of time as a bigger shot from further back, yes.
Out. 15-30.
Well, that was a much-needed second serve .1 by the American in this set. It's been one of the problem areas. Just 3 of 12 is won in this second.
Great control of his backhand. That was almost no backswing.
Of 13, he's won.
Game, Tiafoe.
To a degree, the mood he's in today.
Robbie, was that another move where he looked a little bit stiff?
I was looking, but I had a restricted view on that one.
Did you get a reduction on the ticket price for that, Rob?
Yeah, that's trying to calm himself down and hit a pretty good serve.
40-15. Game Nishioka.
Of his more comfortable
Nishioka
service
leads by
games.
5 games to 4. Second set.
Nishioka a game away from this second set, 5-4.
And again, just 81 miles an hour.
Slipped through his fingers here.
Game Tiafoe.
Beautiful shape to that forehand. Ground strokes of Tiafoe, twice the height over the net, but not far away from it.
Nicely done. It was,
Yeah, I think that's one of the problems with most of today's players. They try to go big. That one out wide.
Game Nishioka.
very good service game. Stays on track
Nishioka
deep in this
leads by
second.
6 games to 5.
Again, Tiafoe will have to hold to
First set,
stay in
Tiafoe.
this second set.
Of course, a lot of players wearing sleeves as well.
Beautiful combination from Tiafoe that time when he needed. This is a safer serve, and as Robbie said, he took the pace off.
It's a nice pace off the backhand that time.
Probably shouldn't have hit that serve. The toss was way out to the right.
Lovely finish. Took control of the point superbly. Tiafoe survives. That was wild.
Game Tiafoe.
Tiafoe survives, saving a set point along the way.
It sends you on that emotional roller coaster.
Now, after just having a set point a couple of seconds ago, and that almost looked a disinterested looking return from him.
I'm going to give him a let off there.
I don't want to argue with Tiafoe either.
3-0
That was
Tiafoe.
some serve, one of his biggest, 135.
And just a reminder that at the majors they do not use a net machine. No net machine.
3-2 Tiafoe.
Them, but the sense, keep track of your opponent. 3 straight errors. You can't be helping Nishioka at this point. He's wanting to melt down. He's ready to melt down. You got to let him melt.
Oh, what a combo. What a return of serve that was. And all of a sudden, he's come back to life. So with the mini break now, 4 points in a row. Serving at 4-3.
Told you that sleeve is needed for Nishioka. He's up and down within each point.
Oh no.
That could be the final times.
I tend to agree.
Yeah.
After that miss.
5-all.
Nishioka this time playing a slightly more aggressive tennis, and it paid off.
Now a little more trouble because you can't be as accurate with a second serve.
Well, the racket's gone again. It has been a roller coaster of emotion, this breaker.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone go from ecstatic to completely dejected in every other point, but we're seeing it right now.
Aggressive return. It's just wide.
Tiafoe
does indeed
7-6.
seal the set. And that could be a big breaker to win. Nishioka destroys his racket on the way back to the chair.
Tiafoe
It's all happening.
By 2 sets.
The American up 2 sets to love.
Code violation, racket abuse, warning, Nishioka.
Just became too much to handle.
(40-15).
When he made it to the finals, but that match against Musetti was so clean.
Yeah, 3-2, he won that one, Rob.
Nishioka is dejected. And you just don't give him a point right now. You got to step on him and let him finish rolling over in this match.
Game Nishioka. 1 game on, 3rd set.
Needs to be done.
I remember asking Gilles Simon back in the day when he was top 10, which one of the big four. It's every game to win a game. If the score is 40 love on my serve, not too many players can have that type of intensity and concentration, but that is where you want to be if you could.
And I suppose also recognition of the scoreline and the situation, that match management that you were talking about, you know, recognizing when.
Game Tiafoe.
Oh, that was ferociously swift.
Any points. That was kind of awesome. You don't often see the sliding angle slice overhead.
Different sound, that one, Rob.
Tiafoe. And if I am, go center on the return. Or rip it in the corner. If you're going to make it, go ahead and go there.
Use.
Caught him out there. I think he was expecting another serve out wide.
Ad court against a lefty, you can't stand too far back.
Game Nishioka.
Person tries to
Nothing wrong with that forehand.
Maybe the best we've seen from him. Beautiful down the line backhand from Nishioka.
Frances interrupted you there, Rob, with a piece of brilliance.
and rightly so, just to show us that he's actually okay. So it was almost like when you shock yourself.
Game Tiafoe.
Well, nice conclusion
Tiafoe
to
is 5-3
game
against
5.
2,
Tiafoe ahead, 3-2.
There it is again.
I'll say almost disinterested when he hit them.
Ace.
Took everyone by surprise, that one.
Ad court, you can't back up. This wide one can get you. Like that.
Use.
Keeps letting.
Game Tiafoe.
And that could wrap this one up.
Tiafoe. 40-love.
Playing with too much stress anymore, Tiafoe.
Game Tiafoe. 30-15.
Just looking at Frances's passage, potential passage through the draw. It will be Martin Dahm.
Game Nishioka.
Bits at the end of the set, too.
40-love.
Just under 2.5 hours on the match clock. Chances to see that for Tiafoe. And that will do it for the two-time semi-finalist into round 2. It was a big second set to come through. And he wraps up a straight set victory over Nishioka. 6-3, 7-6, 6-3 today.
I think it's what the doctor ordered for Frances Tiafoe. He definitely did not need this one to become more physical than it was. It was already 2.5 hours because set 2 was difficult and nasty as Nishioka sprints off the court faster than he moved for any of those serves at the end of the match.